There it shows it's connected.
All right, sir,
Okay.
can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can. Yes, sorry about that.
All right.
I didn't realize it wasn't on.
Okay. All right. We'll take up file 2010-49690. Bonnie Witomski and Roy Bolin, both are here. Ms. Witomski in person, Mr. Bolin via Zoom. And this is the date and time set for hearing an objection to a support review. Ms. Hummel's here from friend of the court. Ms. Hummel, do you have an update in the matter?
Yes, I did the review. The plaintiff returned documentation. The defendant did not. The order, there's no order changing custody or modifying the parenting time. Therefore, I used the reasonable overnight. The last reported income from the defendant was wages that were provided by an employer form and the quarterly wages. And it comes out to $544 child support, $33 medical support, for a total of $577 a month for the plaintiff mom to pay support. Currently, she's ordered to pay $645 child support, $32 medical support as of right now. And the plaintiff filed an objection.
All right, and ma'am, you objected?
Yes.
All right, for what reason?
Well, because he has not had the youngest child since October 23rd-ish about. He got kicked out of his sister, so the girls stayed with their aunt. Actually, my oldest daughter hasn't really stayed overnights with him, I guess. I think they were saying like August. Currently, I've actually had Hope since November. He has not seen them. He very rarely has made contact with them. And with the added costs that I've had taking them to school, 45 minutes one way, or paying somebody to take them, because of course I can't because of work. I can't afford to file a motion to get parenting time changed. My oldest daughter has told me that their dad is using drugs and refuses to see him and refuses to talk to him right now. My oldest daughter also has said that dad stole almost $1,000 from out of her bank account, and she doesn't really want to talk to him. I mean, she'll talk to him, but she's undecided if she really wants to see him or not.
All right, so there's no motion for custody pending today, but the overnights are certainly an issue. So Hope has been in your care for about 2 months?
Yep, since November, and Janice since October 23rd. There was an incident that happened and he has made no contact. When I do try to reach him, like through phone call, it goes to some sex hotline, voicemail, I don't know. I've tried to text, don't get no responses out of him, so I kind of gave up.
All right, sir, what's going on with the overnights here?
Well, she hasn't returned the children. I've tried getting hold of stopping by where she's at. I haven't had a vehicle. I got kicked out of my sister's house due to my brother-in-law. I didn't have a problem with my sister at all. He just started locking me out. And I haven't actually been employed for a little while now. And they were tampering with my mail, so I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting child support. I was getting it by check. I had no money. I didn't steal the money from my daughter. She loaned it to me. And
All right,
I was,
that's not, that's
yeah,
not what I'm asking about. What I'm asking about is
Okay.
the overnights, because I have to put those into the formula, and if the kids aren't staying with you, then I gotta put them in somewhere else.
nothing's changed. It should be an abatement. The custody hasn't changed. There's no reason I can't have the kids. I already done proved everything through
But are you taking
well,
action to
through
enforce the order?
court.
Are you taking action to enforce the order? Are you filing a parenting time complaint? Are you filing a motion? Are you attempting to get the kids back if they're supposed to
I
be in
just
your
got
care?
a vehicle, like, yeah. Yes. Trying to get a ride. My brother-in-law shut my electric and water off. And then he tampered with the truck of mine. He dumped stuff in the motor, blew the motor. So I had a vehicle, got illegal, couldn't use it.
Yeah, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. You got a bad connection.
Vehicle now, and I'm trying to get over there. See, Bonnie was there the night of the instance before it even happened. It was all a setup. But yeah, I've been trying, definitely. They're evicting me from here, so I'm trying to get my stuff out here. As I'm being messed with here, my trailer frame's cut in half. It's okay. Can you hear me now? I've had 2 trucks tampered with. I ended up having to put it off. I want to, but I do want my daughters back here. But Bonnie refused to take it. What's going on? Oh,
He's not reading that mobile like he's supposed to.
are you still there,
There we go.
I am.
Mr. Page?
Such a message. Need to move to a better spot. I can't do a hearing like this.
This is the best spot I can be at.
Well, that's, I guess it's okay right now, but you're more than welcome to appear in person. If that's the best you can do. I just can't conduct a hearing with you cutting in and out.
Yeah,
on
this is
the audio.
the service is poor. I have an AT&T here, and then I have T-Mobile, and then a Verizon, and they're all the same.
Okay, well, let me ask you a couple questions. You agree that Hope has been with their mom since November?
Without my permission.
Okay, you agree that Janice has been with her since October?
Without my permission.
Okay, but you've not taken any action to enforce the order by filing for a show cause or a motion of your own or anything like that, is that correct?
Actually, there's a thing in the order, the pairing time order, where they can visit whenever they want. They hadn't visited her, and I had had them for more overnights previously. So how does that work?
Well, I don't know. I'm just looking at the situation right now that came to me for a hearing on support. And it sounds like the children, the 2 that are still minors, have lived exclusively with their mom for 2 and 3 months respectively. So
I've been unemployed. I've been unemployed for a year. She actually owes me child support.
I don't know what.
I don't know if that's the case or not, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna set her support to 0. Effective what day in November?
I would say November. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Whatever date you want to throw out there, I don't
All right,
care.
I'll make them both effective December 1st. That'll be after they were both there. Set support to 0. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to file either a custody motion or some kind, or if you file some kind of enforcement paperwork, then I'll deal with it. But
Okay,
at this point, if the kids are with you, then, but it's not really pursuant to any order of the court. To be effectively like an abatement, your support would stop effective December 1st, and I'm not gonna do anything with it unless one of you brings it back to my attention.
okay.
All right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
That
All
would
right.
create
We're all set.
that would create a credit on the balance of a
How
month,
much?
a whole month, $677.
She wasn't paying
If you
enough.
want that credit repaid, you can file within 30 days of getting the order and having it processed. You can file a request to have that credit resolved. Okay?
Really?
That means I owe money
No, you
or
might
he
be-
owes?
You might be
Oh,
overpaid.
got you. Okay.
All right.
I
all
had
set.
$2,500 taken out, and I wasn't told this.
Told what?
Told about that form you just talked about. I had child support being taken out of my check, and she wasn't paying any when I got custody. And there's $2,500 that I was told that just
Talking
goes to the
about
state
way
of
back
Michigan.
when.
Yeah.
You've had custody for like 10 years.
Yeah, I know. I didn't change the and say that I was unemployed because I was doing her a favor so she wouldn't pay more. That's why I didn't report that.
All
I've
right,
been
there's not currently any kind of credit on the, showing on the system for you at this point.
So how do we go about her not paying since I've been employed? How do we do that? If the objection, if we're doing this all now, you know,
There have been support orders in place and she's paid up. I don't know what you're talking about.
not since I've been employed.
Because he lost his job and didn't apply for a new job or whatever. He didn't come into court and say that he lost his job. He wants more support is what he's saying.
Her support,
No.
she might be 1 month behind. Her support is 677 and her current balance is 698. So that's just a month and $20 that's owed.
Okay. Okay.
That's because we put the
Is that what I
account
owe
on
now?
hold pending the change.
Oh. Account was put on.
Yeah,
So
which
it-
would have been nice to have.
They didn't disperse the last payment because they're waiting to see what happens.
Oh, I mean, like they took it out of my paycheck, so it should.
No, we put it on
That's okay.
hold because the motion was filed January 12th of 2023, and with us not being able to go retroactive, we wanted to make sure January was not overpaid.
We just went retroactive.
Yeah. it
Okay,
is.
I'm wondering, okay, with everything's still intact. Why can't I just go get my girls like I've been wanting to?
Well,
He can show up if
there's
he's.
really nothing keeping you from doing that. You've got a court order that shows you have custody and
That's
something you
that's
could
what I
have
thought.
done at any time over the last couple months, but it's my understanding you have not, so I'm stopping support because of that. You haven't taken action to enforce the order.
Okay, so,
I'm not saying you can't, I'm just saying you haven't.
oh yeah, oh, I will be. I will be now that I have another vehicle that's not being tampered with.
All right.
Well, he can show up as long as he's got
Then,
insurance.
if you get the kids back and you
I
want
have
support to be
everything.
reconsidered, you can file a motion. Okay?
Okay,
All right. All right. I think I've dealt with what was up for today.